Namaste.
Love Green Japan is an NGO conducting activities in Nepal. It supports the self-reliance of residents in rural communities through circular agriculture and afforestation. These are vegetables from local model farms. The NGO's steady efforts of over 30 years are now quite literally bearing fruit.
Oh, kaori.
Making international cooperation part of Japanese culture. International cooperation activities by Japanese citizens include partnerships with NGOs, local governments, universities, companies, and others. Through such partnerships, JICA aims to share the Japanese cultural tradition of empathy toward others and mutual cooperation with the world, to create a global society where international cooperation is natural and familiar to all. Together with developing countries, JICA is engaged in projects toward the resolution of the issues in such countries. Types of assistance projects include technical cooperation, which dispatches experts or accepts training participants, and official development assistance loans and grants. Such programs are jointly implemented by JICA and the government of the partner based on their request. Another is that of citizen participation, in which the desire of citizens to take part in international cooperation in developing countries is made into reality.
JICA は開発途上国でさまざまな国際協力活動を行っていますが、行政機関を通じた協力だけでなく、現地の住民やコミュニティに対する細やかで直接的な働きかけも求められています。そうしたニーズにきめ細かく対応することができるのが NGO や市民による国際協力だと考えています。JICA は日本国内のさまざまな人材や技術と途上国のニーズをつなぐ架け橋として協力を行っています。コロナによって世界では脆弱層の貧困や基礎的な医療などのサービスが行き届かないなど、さらに格差が拡大しており、ますます市民目線による取り組みが求められています。今でもさまざまなアクターの人々が国際協力活動に参加していただいていますが、さらに多様なアクター、セクターでの国際協力の担い手が広がることを期待しています。
JICA's Citizen Participation Scheme provides programs tailored to the size and experience of NGOs, local governments, and more. Let's take a detailed look at 3 programs. The first is the NGO Activity Support Program. It is the first step for those who want to be involved in international cooperation but do not know where to start. JICA implements training programs to equip participants with the required skills and knowledge. This supports inexperienced organizations in taking their first step. One of these is the Project Management Seminar for JICA Partnership Program. To sustain international cooperation, just wanting to do something for people in developing countries is not enough. Organizational management, building relationships with local and overseas partners, and achieving some results are also required. The seminar utilizes Project Cycle Management, or PCM. It is an international project management methodology that aims for the acquisition of specific methods for planning and executing JICA Partnership Program, or JPP, projects. This course consists of 2 modules. The first is for project planning using PCM methods. The second is for project monitoring and evaluation, which are required to verify the results of activities after implementation. The Guide to Carry Out Field Survey course strengthens capabilities for preparing project proposals on the basis of the issues and needs in partner countries. This is done by the study of required elements through field surveys. This course consists of 3 modules: an introductory module to study methods for conducting practical surveys, a field survey module conducted while residing in the partner country, and a post-survey workshop for writing JPP proposals. This training course also offers individual consultations to support reviews of international cooperation project plans for JPP. The next step is the JICA Donation Fund for the People of the World program. This program aims to support small-scale activities of organizations with limited experience in international cooperation. It utilizes donations made by citizens, corporations, and others. The program targets activities that can contribute to poverty reduction and living standard improvements, and is conducted jointly with JICA. Up to now, many have targeted education, followed by poverty reduction and living standard improvements, and agriculture and rural development. Viewed by region, projects in Asia account for more than half of the total. Then, outside of the usual framework, the category for beginners is provided for organizations with less than 2 years of experience. Project advisors are allocated for project planning and execution. Let's take a look at cases of category for beginners utilization. The Khadi project operates in Hathia village in Bihar, India. The population here is said to be from India's poorest caste group. Ms. Momoko Hironaka aimed for sustainable support by starting a project to make clothing from Indian fabric.
それが2012年からずっとブッダガヤの方に入って、いわゆるフェアトレードの事業を思いつくんですが、なかなかそのたくさんの人に行き渡らない、仕事が作れないっていうのを感じたときに、カディの糸を紡ぐ仕事だったら比較的いろんな方ができるので、雇用を生み出せるんじゃないかっていうので考えました。
Khadi is India's hand-spun, hand-woven fabric. It became popular as a symbol of India's struggle for independence during its colonial period. The aim of this project is to create jobs for 50 women of this village and support their autonomy by providing 6 months of training. Activities under the category for beginners work are promoted with periodic consultation provided by project advisors selected by JICA.
国内であろうが海外であろうが、しっかりとその場にいる人とやり取りして情報収集できてるかどうかっていうのがポイントなので、海外だからこうした方がいいですよねっておっしゃるのに対して思い込みと本当にそこで起こっていることを仕分けて解きほぐしていくっていうことを気をつけてお話聞くようにしています。
Ms. Hironaka is using this project as a stepping stone for engaging in long-term activities.
このハティアール村というところでまず一つ産業が生まれるっていうところはすごく夢があるなっていうふうに思っていて、でその生地が洋服になって、日本の方が着るとか、そういう作り手と実際使う人がつながることが将来的にできたらそれはすごく意味のあることだなと思いますし、あと実際に、例えば50名の女性の就業につながれば周辺の地域でまた発展させていくことができるプランになっていると思うのでシェアしていきたいなというふうに考えています。
The next step is JPP, which is a program for organizations that wish to develop and expand their international cooperation activities. It includes those that accumulated experience by participating in the JICA Donation Fund program. In JPP, the work is outsourced to various organizations which undertake the project jointly with JICA. It enables fine-tuned grassroots cooperation that responds to the diversifying needs of partner countries. It is hoped that the experience gained through these projects will prove useful for resolving the challenges faced by local communities in Japan or for their vitalization. By field, health has the largest share of past JPP projects, followed by agriculture and agricultural processing and the environment. By region, Asia accounts for 3/4 of the projects, while activities are also being supported in various regions including Central and South America, Africa, and Oceania. JPP offers 3 types of programs depending on the applicant organization. The Grassroots Cooperation Support type is for those with at least 2 years of experience in domestic and overseas activities and wish to engage in full-scale international cooperation despite limited experience in developing countries. Let's take a look at an example. Mirai Future of Kenya, an NPO, has undertaken continuous projects through Phase 1 and Phase 2. Against the backdrop of youth unemployment and poverty, problems such as youth crime and child abuse are worsening in Kenya. Machakos County, a project target region, is facing worsening poverty and greater incidence of parents leaving home as migrant workers.
もうとにかくお金がないと生きていけないので、とにかく稼ぐっていう方に集中していて、かなりソフトな感じの育児放棄は多いと思います。で、その中からいろんな子どもの問題が出てきていて、ある小学校では5、6、7、8年生の男子はもうほとんど 100% 薬物やってるっていうような情報を子どもたちが言っていたりとか。
Ms. Minna Hashiba of Mirai Future of Kenya believed that the help of the community was needed for the rehabilitation of youthful offenders. Her focus turned to community probation volunteers or CPVs. In Kenya, youthful offenders are monitored by probation officers who are national government employees, while assistance is provided by CPVs. In Phase 1, Mirai Future of Kenya aimed to introduce CPVs in 2 districts that did not have the program and helped to establish a structure where the community helps protect children.
コミュニティでも子どもたちをサポートできる体制がないと子どもは路頭に迷うし、まずはその非行少年を社会の中でサポートできるような仕組み、それが保護士さんなんですけど、そういったものを作ることが一番最初だなと思って活動を始めました。
This project got local governments and organizations involved and appointed a total of 57 new CPVs. After undergoing training, the CPVs began supervising the probationers under their charge.
保護士が始まる前っていうのは保護観察所まで遠いところを行って、で保護観察官と面接を月に1回だけやるっていう、それだけやってたんですけど、保護士さんが一家庭にそれぞれ入って、例えば学校へのフォローだったり親への、助言だったりで子どもを見守ることをしていただいて、こういうことは大事だねっていうことを保護観察官も実際に保護士のそういう活動を見ることで認めたというか、そういったことがやっていて効果を感じたというか、手応えを感じたところになります。
While engaged in Phase 1 activities, which were focused on promoting CPVs, Ms. Hashiba learned that early child pregnancy is a major problem leading to child neglect. In Phase 2, she is working with CPVs and other community leaders in search of solutions to this problem.
学校に通っていった時に若くして産んで、その後子育てができなくて深刻な育児放棄を受けていた子どももいましたし、早期妊娠の問題を地域で解決していけるような、プロジェクトにしたいっていうことで、申請をしました。
Ms. Hashiba says that for small civic organizations like Mirai Future of Kenya, JPP is an effective means for realizing international cooperation activities.
やっぱり案件作りの前の段階で相談からまず始められて、担当の方が一緒に歩いてくれるようなところが特に支援型の方はあると思いますので、初めての申請になるような団体にとってはありがたいと思います。
Next is the Grassroots partner type. This type is for organizations that already have abundant experience and achievements in assisting developing countries, but want to develop and expand their activities. Let's look at the case of Love Green Japan, which is undertaking its third project under this type. Love Green Japan has continuously supported local residents in Nepal for more than 30 years. Their activities to improve the livelihoods of residents are varied and include support in environmental conservation as well as farming and livestock breeding assistance.
私たちが支援しているところがいわゆるネパールの丘陵地、8割9割方農業で暮らしている人たちが多くて、それにもかかわらず農業で収入を上げていくのが大変であるとか、農業技術そのものがわからないというようなところがあったので、IPM というインテグレーテッドペストマネジメントという方法を導入して農家の人たちに農業技術を教えるようになりました。
IPM is a management method for preventing blight and pests without using agrochemicals. It values ecosystems and the work of nature. Love Green Japan has been promoting IPM in the form of circular agriculture that utilizes locally available natural pesticides and fertilizer instead of agrochemicals.
18週から21週の講座があるので、それをだいたい受けてもらって、その中からモデル農家っていうのを選出していくんですね。
In addition to cultivation techniques and natural pesticide and fertilizer making, the project has also taught environmental improvements, such as building irrigation ponds, improvement of livestock sheds, and compost storage.
ラブグリーンにその IPM っていう方法を教わったら自分たちで野菜ができるようになった、さらにはちょっと売る分もできるようになったっていう声を聞いたり、肥料とか農薬を買わないと野菜は作れないと思っていたっていう人たちが自分たちで有機コンポストを作ったり、植物性の農薬を作って使ったりすることで、コストが抑えられるようになったという部分が大きいと思います。
Furthermore, as part of their new project, they are teaching such things as how to improve soil contaminated through the past use of agrochemicals, including spreading lime on their fields. Local municipal agricultural officers are also being advised on soil inspection methods. Now that some positive results have been achieved in vegetable production and human resource development, Love Green Japan and farmers are also starting to undertake the sale of value-added, safe and tasty vegetables.
パンチカール今まで農薬とか言われてたから、自分たちでも安全な野菜なんだっていうのを資格を持ったものを売りたいっていう要望もあって、組合と一緒にカトマンズで出店ブースみたいなのをちょっと持って今やっていくっていうようなところにこぎつけてるところです。
Love Green Nepal is the local counterpart. It was established at the same time as Love Green Japan. Together, they have been listening to the opinions of local residents to provide assistance to farming villages in Nepal.
Now farmers are getting income, more, so they are very happy to work with us. Now they are getting some advantages when they affiliated with us. So our model leader farmer and general IPM farmer are very happy to get our service.
Ms. Suzuki values the sense of unity with local residents. She finds it very rewarding to see improvements in the lives of people through these activities.
そのモデル農家一人一人の人たちにもいろんな人生っていうのがあって、1月5000ルピーしか稼げなかったのに 妻が IPM のその講座にね参加して1ヶ月4万ルピー稼げるようになったって涙ぐみながら話す人とか、農薬とか使ってるってミツバチがもういなくなっちゃったんだけど、この方法に変えたらミツバチが戻ってきてまた養蜂ができるようになったよってこう話をこうしてくれると、この方法やっててよかったなっていうふうに思いますね。やっぱり NGO でやることが現場の人と本当に一緒にできる、一体感を持ってできるな、すぐ諦めないで、継続してみることっていうのはすごく大事だなと思いました。
The Regional Vitalisation type is a scheme in which local governments play a leading role. Expectations are that it will contribute to solving challenges in developing countries and vitalizing the rural economy in Japan. In Nagano Prefecture, the local university, medical institutions, and others are currently collaborating under this model. In Saku City, Nagano Prefecture, the local government and various organizations have been collaborating to enrich regional healthcare as part of an effort to solve challenges faced by regional cities. 2 general hospitals in the city took the lead and have spent many years developing a community-based integrated care system that enables local residents, including the elderly, to live an independent life in a familiar community. Ms. Chiyoko Sakato of Saku University made great efforts in her former role as the director of Saku City's welfare department.
もともとこの地域は生活がそんなに豊かなところではなかったんですね。でその中で病気、労働、それから住環境、いろいろな課題がありました。各医療機関の先生はじめ、そこで働いている例えば栄養士さんとか看護師さんとかレントゲン技師とか臨床検査技師とか多職種の人たちが顔を合わせて住民がどのようにすれば幸せになるか安全に暮らせるか、そこのところの積み重ねが今日に至っているわけですね。
Saku University has fostered human resources in fields supporting the community-based integrated care system. The university is active in international exchange and has a relationship with Burapha University in Thailand. A visit by Ms. Yoshiko Tsukada, project manager, triggered a JPP project.
家庭訪問も含め、保健医療施設の視察をしたわけです。無償で、お互いが支援し合っている、つまり互助の力が強い。それは折しも、日本が介護保険を設置する前の状態だったんですね。
As in Japan, Thailand is experiencing a declining birth rate and rapidly aging population. A strong spirit of mutual cooperation in which families and the community take care of the elderly remains, but such ties are also weakening. A project targeting Sansuk municipality in Chonburi province explored healthcare and elderly care that suited local conditions, while leveraging Saku City's expertise in highly personalized integrated community care.
佐久市をモデルにした保健医療介護推進委員会をシステムを作り、3ヶ月に1回町のキーパーソンたちが集まってサンスク町のものとして実行してもらったわけです。地域を歩いてみますと、なんと寝たきりが多いことか。
Surveys revealed that the high number was a result of inadequate patient care after medical events such as stroke. Due to the low ratio of specialized medical professionals to the elderly population, Phase 1 of the project undertook the development of a home care system to prevent patients from becoming bedridden.
日本から専門家を派遣しながらモデルのサービスを見せて、専門職が必要ですよということを3年間、説明し、そして、2019年に初めて理学療法士さん、 それから、2020年には、栄養士さんが、雇用されることになったわけです。
While building relationships of mutual trust, this project produced tangible results. In Phase 2, training is being provided to nurture local health volunteers of the community to compensate for the shortage of specialists which remains. Preventive measures, such as the improvement of diets and lifestyle habits, are also being emphasized, with the aim of creating an environment where the elderly can live healthy, independent lives. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the project is continued through the utilization of online training.
Which in addition to being a technical and academic advisor, Japanese team still to follow and provide support in various.
Because of this project, we work much closely. Actually, we also work together as but during this project, we work closely more.
To date, a total of 42 specialist professionals have gone to Thailand from Saku City. Many people from Sansuk municipality have also visited Saku to undergo training. This kind of interaction has also led to the revitalization of Saku City's integrated community care.
佐久市から派遣する専門家の皆さんも、なぜか向こうに行くと笑顔になり、で帰ってきてまた笑顔、つまり自分の仕事にまた前向きな気持ちを持ってこの佐久の地で患者さんへサービスを提供できるような形になるんですね。ですから本当に、タイのいいところを見てやってきてよかったなと、みんな関係者はそう感じていると思います。
Partnerships with NGOs. International cooperation activities by organizations such as NGOs are being carried out around the world. JICA is engaged in initiatives to share such experience and expertise with stakeholders in Japan for reflection in their next activity. Various stakeholders in Japan, including NGOs, meet twice a year to exchange opinions at the NGO JICA Dialogue Meeting. They are aiming to deepen the understanding of international cooperation and promote citizen participation. Regional meetings and NGO JICA study sessions are also held to discuss specific issues and themes. NGO JICA Japan desks are the local contact points in developing countries. They collaborate with NGOs and other organizations that engage in international cooperation activities and provide various support to enable the smooth operation of projects.
JICA ネパール事務所の NGO デスクでは、草の根技術協力事業における現場での案件進捗の管理ですとか、現場モニタリングの実施、あとは現地 NGO からの相談対応をしています。さらに開発教育ですとかスタディツアーの対応も実施しています。NGO デスクは現場に近くかつ現場の視点と日本の視点を持ち合わせているというのが強みですので、現場側と日本側それぞれの意見を聞くことができますし、それを理解して双方の強みが事業に反映できるよう側面支援を実施しています。
Partnerships with local governments. JICA is strengthening such partnerships with a view to putting to use the experience and expertise of various Japanese municipalities in assistance for developing countries. In the course of Japan's development, local Japanese governments have operated water and sewerage, health and sanitation, education and other public services for local residents. All experience that can be utilized in international cooperation. In October 2011, JICA concluded with the city of Yokohama the first comprehensive cooperation agreement related to international cooperation. As of March 2022, JICA has concluded agreements with 17 local governments, continuing to expand related activities. JICA is also dispatching staff to local governments as part of human resources exchange. One such example is Yokoze in Saitama Prefecture, a town with a population of 8,000.
今、多様性を尊重したまちづくり、カラフルタウンという目標を掲げていて、一方でやっぱり小さな町ですとリソースが限られてしまいますので、さまざまな連携をどんどん積極的にやっていこうということで、戦略的に取り組んでいます。
As part of a partnership promoted by Yokoze, the town is collaborating with JICA in community development and multicultural coexistence.
JICA はいろいろな開発途上国で、その国や地域の人々と協力をして、で日本の大学や NGO の方々と連携をして一つのプロジェクトに協力して取り組んでいく、それを得意としている組織だと思います。そのやり方、アプローチの仕方というのは必ず日本の地方でも活かせると思います。ですので一緒に JICA のリソースを活用して一つの課題に取り組んでいく、そういうことを積み重ねていけば日本の地方がもっともっと元気になっていくかなというふうに思います。
Coordinators for international cooperation serve as regional JICA contacts. They are assigned to regional councils for international relations and nationwide JICA offices to promote international cooperation activities by local governments and residents.
埼玉県での喫緊の課題と感じているのが、困っている人の外国人支援というところです。地域の方々だったりとか自治体と連携をして一緒に解決をしていきたいなっていうのが僕の願いです。お気軽にご相談いただけると何か一緒にできるんじゃないかというふうに思いますので、どうぞよろしくお願いします。
At present, various initiatives are being pursued worldwide toward achievement of the SDGs. Issues being addressed range from urgent matters such as poverty, climate change and conflict, to items closer to our own lives such as employment, gender equality and energy. JICA-Net is responsible for Japan's domestic NGO network. Mr. Keisuke Motoki, chairman, said that to create a better society, it is more important than ever before for citizens to participate in international cooperation.
これからの時代、国際協力 NGO がより一層求められてくるというふうに僕は思ってます。政府にはできないことだったりとか、あるいは企業にはできないようなことがたくさん市民にはできることがあると思っていて、それはお互い顔が見える関係でお互い助け合う。でそういったことの一つ一つの積み重ねが社会全体とか世界全体を平和にしたりとか、より良い場所になっていくのかなというふうに思っています。国境を飛び越えて、あるいはプロジェクトの難しさを飛び越えて、そこで何かやっていくことで、そこで村の人だったりとか相手の国の人と交流していく。でそこから相互理解が始まると思ってるので、まず飛び越えて飛び込んでみるってことが大事かなというふうに思います。
JICA's Citizen Participation Scheme will serve as a bridge between Japan and developing countries. JICA is committed to continuing such support.